Old man. You okay, Givenir?
Yeah, I just got something in my throat.
Alright, before we rush off, I'm just thinking it like this. This old man, when he refers to children, I do not know what it is, but I think what we are going to do is having to unite the Egyptian pantheon.
Sounds like it. In any case, I can send a report.
So can I.
Yeah, let's see. This is turning out to be quite the cliffhanger serial you got embroiled in. Mummies, gods, sexy archaeologists, oh my. Seriously, whenever some ancient god threatens to rise, it pays to be vigilant. And there's the whole problem with rogue relics ending up in the wrong hands. In effect, not ours. There's enough turmoil in the secret world. We don't need rogue cells of the sun-worshipping cult du jour currently fucking around with forces beyond our understanding to have access to weapons of mass destruction. I guess what I'm saying is, put an end to this. I'll only ask nicely once. KG.
If this fabled city is all it's cracked up to be, we need to be there. There are our theoreticians, seriously, that's the word,
Spell it.
are chomping at the bit to model this system. There are so many unknowns, so much potential for chaos to reign supreme. To control it, however, we also have to control the flow of the contraband artifacts being transported out of the hidden city. If the Oxford University scholars are correct, it's a potential gold mine. But we can't have gold diggers with no concept of how magic functions selling these things to the highest bidders. We'll be dealing with a hurricane force storm. Find the source of this storm and still it. We need to find a way to control this system before we take any further steps.
Right. So, let's get a quest from... Let's interview this guy.
Wait a minute.
wait,
There's
don't
some lore back here.
Right. And Rana...
Yeah.
Wait, we're also forgetting Rana. Sorry, there's just so much happening right now.
Yes, but first of all get the law, and then I'm ready with my report and something I just observed.
Where does it come from? It's not using it.
Alright, law over here.
And then we have to look for survivors back here anyway.
Yeah, but I think we might as well pick up the quest first. It's about the Sentinels. Let's see. Initiate the 1,000 peeping eyes. 7 towering statues loom over the city of the sun god with the gravity of 3,000 years. Child voices twinkle on the desert wind. An old man who knows more than any old man should wanders the sand, footprints stuck deep by the weight of ancient sadness. He stands quiet next to each statue before moving to the next. His name is Tamose. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry.
Well,
Alright.
it's a PH, isn't it? So it's a far.
Famose. I don't know.
Famous.
No, it's not PH, it's PT.
And then
God.
that's a Tammuz.
Excuse me, sorry, my phone is ringing.
Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Rana, your report.
Yes, but before my report I wanted to point something out. Remember when we looked up at the Arten that it looks like over there? I thought it was actually the Arten corrupting the sun, but look above us.
Yeah, there's the sun, completely blocked out by this cover of clouds.
Yeah, I'm just nervous about how big it is.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, my Templar report. Alright, it appears the lovely Mrs. Osorio is right. Things are not as they should be in Egypt. Dark machinery grinds on way inside the city, the hidden city, tempered only by fading magic. A great evil is rising in the sands indeed. Our boys from Oxford have done exceptionally well. You'll follow their lead and proceed into the mountains at your earliest convenience. Whether or not the archaeologists are right about their ancient god, we can ill afford to let this opportunity to uncover more of Egypt's secrets slip us by. And we can ill afford to have more relics ending up on black markets around the world. Relics that would unbalance the entire secret world. Okay, I do not really like this little explanation of my boss. I mean, yeah, helping control the black market is a good thing, but the whole thing about, well, it is about the secret world, as in our world, where the whole world as a general should be included. Not just because it can inconvenience us.
I guess that's one way to look at it. In any case, let's talk to this guy here. We can ask him about Akhenaten. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, wait. Now I'm ready. Sorry, wrong button.
Right. Click.
He was not always a madman, you know. Many of us had high hopes for the boy. We thought he would make a fine king, a just king. But early on, we could see that something was wrong. He was obsessed with changing everything, changing our entire way of life. Many claimed I fought him because I lost power when Amun was abolished as god. That is not right. I fought him because he brought too much change too quick. He became more and more obsessed, and the entire kingdom suffered. There was drought, hunger, and disease. Our people were dying, yet he would not relent. Even his wife, Nefertiti, could not bring him back. He was lost to the Whispers, and that's why we had to fight.
Huh. Alright.
So, not really sure who these things are, or rather this guy is, but still. Youse.
Let's ask him about Khalid. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Click.
There are not many out there who know about this place. Only one, as far as I know. Well, up until a few weeks ago at least. He is a man who goes by many names. And I suspect you must have met him out there. Long white beard. He carries a staff.
Yep.
Listen to what he says. He is a wise man, and a man who has suffered more than most for what he believes in. I hope he will one day be rewarded for his actions.
Huh.
Not much to go by.
Yep. Let's ask him about the Temple City. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready.
Click.
This place was only built towards the end of Akhenaten's reign, even after he moved his capital to Arman. It's ironic that a man who claims to worship the sun sought his god deep inside the earth.
Yeah, there's that constant irony over it.
Sure. Something that drove him even deeper into madness. Something older than us. Older than even Egypt herself. No good has ever come from here. And none ever will.
Huh. Alright, so let's take the first one. A city born in blood. Well, that's lovely. The city of the sun god was supposed to remain buried forever, kept hidden from the world by Ptamose and his children, the Sentinels. As cultists, demons, and ghouls. Oh god, there's demons here. Of course there is. Rip through the valley. Ptamose fear they will not be able to contain the evil, and it will spread beyond the valley. Beyond Egypt. Alright, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Right. 3, 2, 1, click.
I have failed. I have failed them, and I have failed you. This terrible city was
How?
supposed to remain hidden for all time.
Yeah, but things rarely remain
Perhaps
hidden
it was
forever.
inevitable. Secrets cannot be kept forever.
My point exactly.
And at least the Sentinels, my children, no longer stand alone.
Nope.
This is where the Black Pharaoh descended step by blood-stained step, where his subjects were brought as slaves and sacrificed to his cruel god Aten. It is a city born in blood, and there is nothing to be learned from its horrors. Aten is no god, and the Artemis religion knows nothing of true sacrifice. Made willingly, hearts filled with light and devotion. This thing called Aten only takes, demands, and devours men's innocence, their minds and souls, and nothing will still its hunger. We watched it once as it brought Egypt to her knees. And then we sacrificed ourselves and others to stop it. The world is bigger now. Given a chance, the Aten will spread his darkness beyond Egypt. Already the bloodshed increases and the carrion eaters gather around his altars. And my brave children cry out, afraid their strength won't be enough this time. I will not allow myself to believe they can fail. Because, should they fail, then the next sacrifice of blood will be our future. And yours.
Sobering thoughts. Jeez.
Sir, if I could, I would tip my hat to you, you fucking champion.
Yeah. I mean, he's really sincere in his beliefs, and I can see where he's coming from.
And I really like the part where he mentioned true devotion and sacrifice.
Yeah, I remember us talking about that. Oh hey, you people made it in here. Good job.
And I can send my report.
Let's see, report generic.
Same here.
Same here.
And we got some lore. Well, at least we're not alone in here then. Even if these guys are not going to advance, we have a fallback position. It's about the Maya. The Aten cultist lay slain, deformed bodies rotting in the desert sun or sealed in crypts and condemned to black forevers. Akhenaten, now twisted into an undying atrocity, sealed himself inside the pyramid he had built. Right, so Akhenaten never died. So Akhenaten never died. When shit went down, he sealed himself into his pyramid and stayed there.
So this entire valley, if you will, everything in it is basically soaked with the blood of his people. Yep,
and it's one big, it's a big, giant thing, an altar dedicated to Aten. All of it is dedicated to him in some way, except apparently these so-called sentinels. But let's start one point at a time, and the one point we start with is these ghoul scavengers. Hang on just a second, hang on. I need to get my explosive ability back. I forgot to equip it. Dip, 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 dip. I want explosives. So where are you? Nope, not you.
You just tell me when you're ready, I'll power you up.
Alright, and by the way...
I'm ready!
Alright, but before we run to head, do you mind if I test the whole flashbang grenade thing?
Sure, test it, if you will.
Alright, I'm throwing a grenade.
I'm powering you up.
Throw it.
Alright. Fire in the hole!
They didn't look particularly impressed with that.
No, but it's supposed to stun and daze them.
Well, then again, these are ghouls. They might be made of sterner stuff than a normal human.
They are.
Right. Alright.
Ain al-Shams.
No idea what that means.
It's just an area of the city, apparently. I just looked it up. It's not translatable into anything. It's just what it's called.